Orozco here with another lesson for our poetry toolbox. So I'm going to take out another tool so that we can learn about it more today. Today's special tool is feelings. That's right. Today we get to talk about feelings and how they help us not only understand poetry, but how we use feelings in poems.
Wait, what are feelings? Let's find out.
Feelings. Today is my birthday. I'm so happy. My grandma is leaving. I'm sad. My brother broke my toy. I'm mad. There are many different kinds of feelings. We smile when we're happy, frown when we're sad, cry when we're hurt, gasp if we're scared, and pout when we're mad. You show how you feel with your face. When you're happy, the corners of your mouth go up like this. What makes you happy? We can't be happy all the time. Do you think this girl is happy or sad? What makes you sad? When you're sad, the corners of your mouth turn down like this. If you look carefully at someone's face, sometimes you can guess how she feels. This girl looks scared. Her eyes are big, her eyebrows are up, and her mouth is slightly open. Now look at her. She's not scared. Her eyes are big and her eyebrows are lifted. She's surprised. What about this boy? His lips are tightly closed and his eyebrows are down. His eyes look fierce. He's angry. Look at people's faces and think about feelings. Can you guess how they feel? A good way to know how someone feels is to ask. Talking is a good way to share how you feel too. There are other ways to express feelings. You can dance, or paint a picture, or make music, or act out a story.
So I want to share with you a poem that I have here, and I'm going to read it out loud to you. I want you to just listen along, and I want you to think, as I read this, I want you to think, what kind of feeling do you get from this poem? What is this poem talking about? Which feeling is it? I'm looking red and not feeling right. My anger is soaring and I want to fight. Tears are rolling instead of words. I hit and bang and make it worse. All around and grumpy faces, walking around in slow paces. Oh, am I in trouble and I am scared. I just want to hug and hope to be spared. I promise now I've learned my lesson. Your love indeed is my blessing. So friends, if you look at this poem, it is a little long, but it's fun to read these poems. So you see the color red? There's a lot of red in this poem. There's also a little girl, and it helps us to see that picture. What does her face look like? Can you make that face? That's right. So she's talking about her face is looking red. She's not feeling right. She wants to fight. There's tears coming down, but no words. Have you ever felt that when you can't talk, but you are crying? Grumpy faces, in trouble. Oh, and she's scared. What kind of feeling do you think she's experiencing? So we reviewed our feelings. Is it scared? Is it sleepy? No, not quite. Do you think that she's feeling very happy? No, I don't think so either. What do you think it is? That's right. She's feeling angry. The feeling that she's feeling is anger. And actually, that's the title of this poem. Do you see it there? Anger. Good job. Let's see another feeling. Another feeling in this poem. Ready? This poem, it says, your heart sings, your feet dance, your mind sways in the wind. The world is light. You float on a breeze. The world moves to the rhythm of your joy. Every note is sung with the voice of contentment. So this poem has a lot of cool words and lots of big vocabulary that we haven't necessarily seen, but you can still get the feeling. So your heart is singing and your feet are dancing. What kind of feeling do you have when your feet dance and when your heart sings? When there's joy around you? Do you see the word joy? What kind of feeling is that? That's right, friends. That's happiness. So this poem talks to us about the emotion, the feeling of happiness. All right, here's my last one. And I know you're going to like this one. Are you ready? It says, there were big monster eyeballs, as spooky as can be, hanging in the haunted house and staring right at me. I tried not to look, but their eyes were red and round. Those big monster eyeballs were the creepiest in town. Ooh, yikes. This is not that fun of a poem like the other one, right? What kinds of words or what kinds of things do you think about when you listen to this poem? Haunted house, spooky. They use the word creepy. They use the word monsters. Oh my. What kind of feeling do you think this poem is talking about? About happiness or feeling tired? No, not quite. What do you think it's talking about? Which feeling? Being scared, being afraid. That's right. And then if you notice here, I'm showing you the pictures that came with the poem. And look, you have a big monster eye and the haunted house with bats. That's the kind of stuff we usually see around October, right? Around Halloween. So friends, I want you to notice that in some of these poems, we get to learn about the feeling of the poem is telling us that somebody is feeling happy or angry. Remember that face of the little girl? Or even scared. I tried not to look. Yeah, that's what you do when you're afraid of something. You try not to look. And I have a poem right down here in Schoology that I'm going to read aloud to you. And I want you to tell me in the discussion, which feeling is this poem talking to us about? Ready? Here it goes. Sometimes dogs stretch out or curl in a heap. Cows lie down upon their sides when they would go to sleep. But little babies, dear and snugly tucked into beds, warm with blankets, also soft and pillows for their heads. So friends, in the discussion right down here, I want you to tell me, what kind of feeling is this poem telling us about? And remember, we have these feelings that we talked about: anger, joy, happiness, tiredness, being afraid. What do you think? Can't wait to hear your responses. Thank you, friends.